right. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Election workers working overtime. 7 battleground states really hold the keys to the presidency. Georgia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania. In the East.
How y'all doing? It's Attorney Gerald Griggs, president of the Georgia NAACP, and we are live here in the War Room, setting up and continuing to monitor calls as they come in from around the state of Georgia. And it is robust what's happening in Georgia. Currently, there are no active issues happening around the state of Georgia, but we have responded to a few things. An incident that occurred with the Camille, Georgia, with the election down there, that a special election was not going to be held, but the general election continues to go through. We are hearing that there's 67% turnout in Camille, and so that particular election is continuing to go forward. There have been some issues in Fulton County with regard to allegations of potential irregularities with calls in for a bomb threat. We've responded to that. It's been found that's unsubstantiated. So we are here making sure we respond to all the calls. Now we are less than 6 hours away from the close of the election. My hope is that everybody has voted, or they have set up to go vote and have made a plan to vote. But we are providing rides to the polls. You can use the Lyft code that was provided by National NAACP, and that is listed on our website and also listed on our social media. But if you need a ride to the polls, you can get that ride. All you have to do is use the Lyft code. Use Lyft code NAACP Vote 2020, NAACP Vote 24. It's good for 2 rides. It has a discount, $20 there, $20 back. So you need to make sure that you use that. We also are responding in real time to any issues. So call the number. It's up there. 1-866-OUR-VOTE, 1-866-OUR-VOTE. We have lawyers and law students who are responding in real time to any election complaints, any issues that are happening at the polls, and we're monitoring the entire state of Georgia. I was just on with several of the unit presidents from around the state. We do not have any active reports of issues. We are seeing very low to minimal wait times in precincts all around Metro Atlanta and precincts that are in South Georgia. But if you see anything that is an issue, please reach out to us. Again, 1-866-OUR-VOTE. We're also monitoring national responses from national media, and we do have members of national staff here that are manning the phone lines. We have active canvassing that is going on throughout the state, particularly in Baldwin County, which is right around the Millersville area, to make sure we get the word that we are at election time. And it's important that people use their constitutional right, their civil rights to choose a candidate of their choice. And it's more than just voting at the top of the ticket. We want people to vote all the way down the ticket. There are some important races that are happening in Georgia, both for county commission seats. We also have sheriff's races. We have DA's races. We have 4 electoral ballot initiatives that are on the ballot. So we want to make sure people are exercising that right. Again, we do have free or low-cost rides to the polls. Again, that Lyft code is use Lyft. Use the Lyft code NAACP Vote 24. In Fulton County specifically, there is a number that you can call to get a shuttle to pick you up for a ride. It's a black bus shuttle, and you can call. The number is 678-668-6389. That's specifically in Fulton County for rides to polls in Fulton County. I understand there are also rides to the polls with other units that are using the other units' information. So we want to make sure that you have a way to the polls, that you have a number that you can call if there's any issues at the polls, and we will continue to update. There will also be a watch party here at the Georgia State Conference's office once the polls close, as we will watch the returns in real time to make sure there's no issues. Also, if you go to the poll and there's an issue with your registration or anything like that, do not leave, but request to use an absentee ballot. Request to use that absentee ballot to make sure that you, provisional ballot, Make sure you request provisional ballot. Do not leave without using that provisional ballot to make sure that You can cure whatever issue is before you in the 3 days after the election. So we just want to make sure that that information is out there. Do not leave. There are some counties that have a little bit of a wait time. We haven't heard from hours long wait times, and many of those you can monitor through the county's own website. DeKalb County Votes, Fulton County Votes, Secretary of State's website. Some of them are actively showing what the wait times are. I can tell you now there are no wait times in DeKalb County. There are no wait times in Fulton County. We're getting reports from other jurisdictions that there are either minimal to no wait times. So we're hopeful that Georgia will see another 1 million to 1.5 million. And if you have been watching the election, Georgia posted 4 million early votes. 4 million. So to keep pace with what happened in the 2020 election, we just need to hit 6 million. So hopefully we will hit that same number. We've surpassed it in early vote. We want to make sure that people are exercising their right to vote. So again, I'm Attorney Gerald Griggs. We're here in the War Room. If you have any issues with elections, we have volunteers who are here manning the phone, making sure we give you the accurate information. We've taken quite a few calls and pushed quite a few people to go back to the polls or to cure whatever issue that they are having at the polls. But we just want to make sure that you have the accurate information from the ground about what's happening in our election in real time. So y'all, it's a consequential election. Let's make sure we push through. It's 1:07. Polls will be open to 7 o'clock. If there's an issue at the ballot, call us. 1-866 our vote. We're here. We have the law students. We have Office of General Counsel. We have volunteers. We're going to be here. We're going to push through. I'm Attorney Gerald Griggs, President of the Georgia State Conference. We will check in a little bit later. Thank you.